Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So it's just been announced that Samsung will hold an event on January the 14th to announce their latest lineup of smartphones, the Galaxy S21 series. Now, as the owner of a Galaxy S10 Plus, there's a fairly good chance that I'll be upgrading. Not because I need to, this phone is still perfectly capable in 2021, but rather because, well, A, my dear mother is still using a Sony Xperia Z3 from 2015 and to be honest, she could really use the upgrade, and B, because I'm apparently now a tech YouTuber, and it's probably a good idea for me to make a review video that isn't a year late for once. Now, the S21 series has been leaked pretty much from top to bottom, so we know what we're going to be getting, unless of course the leaks are wrong, which is always possible. But then again, the leaks don't show anything that would be considered crazy or unrealistic. That said, I have a few items on my wish list that would make me much more excited about ordering my new S21 device, so I wanted to share that with you guys. But before I do that, I want to hear from you. What are you guys looking forward to in the S21 series? What is it that you wish for? Let us know down below in the comments, and who knows, maybe we'll have some of the same suggestions. First and foremost, I want to be able to have the highest refresh rate possible at the highest resolution possible. I'm already very much looking forward to being able to have 120Hz refresh rate, as my S10 Plus is unfortunately stuck with a 60Hz panel. Now, the S20 series can already do 120Hz refresh rate, but only at the reduced resolution of Full HD+, otherwise known as 2280 by 1080. If I'm going to be spending what is likely to be well over $1,000 for a new smartphone, I want there to be no compromises. So 120Hz refresh rate at 3040 by 1440 resolution is what I would like. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that's going to eat quite a bit of battery, and you're likely to be correct, which brings me to my next request, and that is that the S21 series have some larger batteries. Now, the S10 Plus already has a 4100 mAh battery that to this day still lasts me for a full day of usage. The leaks suggests that the S21 Plus, which is likely the model I'll be getting, could have a 4800 mAh battery, and that, combined with improved efficiencies in both the Android operating system and the newer chips from both Qualcomm and Samsung, should mean that the newer phone could be able to handle my first request. Next up is the Bixby button. Now, I actually like this button, but not because of Bixby. Right now I have it programmed so that when you press it once, it opens the camera app, which is actually very handy. However, when you double press the button, Bixby will still open, and as far as I know, there is no easy way to get around that. Let me make it fully programmable. Let me customize what I can do with it when I double press the button. I already don't use Bixby, and making me use it every time I accidentally double press the button isn't going to make me want to use it anymore. If anything, it makes me like Bixby even less. Instead, I'd like it to open another app, or maybe even some other function like being able to take a screenshot. I think this would be very easy for Samsung to implement, and I also think it's fair, though I'm not getting my hopes up that it would actually happen. The next item on my list is for Samsung to include a fast wireless charger in the box. Now, I know, I'm not delusional, this is not happening. In fact, some reports suggest that the S21 series will be ditching the charging brick entirely, much like Apple did with the iPhone 12. But I think it would be a smart move from Samsung. If we really want people to move away from cables and move towards wireless charging so that eventually we can get rid of the charging port entirely, then it would make sense for manufacturers to give the general public a little push in the right direction. I already charge my phone almost exclusively wirelessly unless I'm out somewhere, in which case I'll quickly charge it using a power bank, but that doesn't happen very often. Including a wireless charger in the box would be a really nice gesture, and as an industry leader from Samsung, a move like this would motivate other manufacturers to follow in their footsteps. I wouldn't even mind if they didn't include the charging brick and just had the wireless charger instead. Now again, I know this isn't happening, but it's my wish list, so I get to set the rules. Okay, the last item on my wish list is for the S21 series to have expandable storage. Now, this isn't really a wish for me specifically, but rather for the community as a whole. Rumors suggest that the S21 series may not have expandable storage, And that would be a real shame because it means that people who have been relying on expandable storage up until now will have to purchase a more expensive version of the S21 series with more internal storage. Now, I already have the 512GB version of the S10 Plus, so I won't be getting anything with less storage than that. But let's say you did get the 128GB version and you find out after a year that you've already filled up the storage because of all your pictures, your videos, your games and so on. Having the option to add external storage, albeit slower, is still really nice, and I would like them to hold on to this for as long as possible. And that's my list. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like, and if you haven't already, why not subscribe? Thanks guys, I'll see you next time.